evening. Oh, I'm here. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me check you can hear me. Let me check I've set it all up right because I'm late getting into my studio. Yes, you should be able to hear me. Let me go back to my comments. Oh, hello, everybody. How are we all? Let me just check. Loud and clear. Right, I'm going to go back to the top now. It takes me ages to get back to the top. Hello, how are you? I feel I've had a bit of a busy week. I've even been quiet with my friends, and it's unusual for me not to be in having a little chat and a bit of a gossip and what have you. But no, not this week. It's been an absolutely chaotic week. Good week. I'm just about to drop all the samples. 1 second. Don't let me drop it. I need a bigger desk. So, hello. How is everybody? What a nice day today. It's been glorious, hasn't it? I've had a really nice afternoon. I've been working in the lounge today. I thought, do you know what? I don't want to sit in the studio because it does get quite dark sometimes. And I think, do you know what? I'll sit in the lounge. I've been watching this series called Rise and Fall, which has been fantastic. So that's been on in the background. I've got quite a lot of work done, actually. So let's say hello to a few people. Please make sure you like and share for tonight. We've got a few things to talk about, or quite a few things to talk about. I want to talk about the workshop that's coming up. I want to talk about the shows that are coming up. I want to talk about the website. I want to talk about new releases. I want to talk about loads of things. So please make sure you let everybody know we're here tonight so we can cover lots of ground, okay? So, hi, Sam. You was here earlier than I was here, quite frankly. So welcome. Hi, Deborah. You weren't far behind her either. Hi, Adele. Hi, Diane. Hi, Ross. Hi, Karen. Marie, Tracy, Gloria, Margaret. Oh, you're all relaxed, are you, Margaret? Hi, Joanne. Hi, Angie. I haven't seen you for ages, Angie. Or is it just me missing you? It probably is me missing you. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Alison. Hi, Jonquil. Hi, Julia. Hi, Pam. Mandy. Don't like the release, no. Didn't think you would. Katie, Jenny, Margaret. This is a very new thing tonight. It's something very different that we're doing tonight. It's very cool. Very, very cool. You're going to love it, I think. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Con. Hi, Lindsay. Hello, darling. How are you? Doing well, aren't you? I was stalking you on Facebook today on your slimming. Well done, you. Let's see if we can get that mojo back. I think we can. Something a little bit easier, something chilling, something not complicated, and something that's going to look really good. Hi, Chris. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Tracy. Kathy, Vicky, Margaret, Nancy, Kerry, Anne, Jenny, Linda. There's loads of you here again. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Ben. Hi, Tina. Hi, Chris. Hi, Kathy, Julia, Joanne, Sarah. Oh, let's keep going. Hang on. Let's keep going down here. Hi, Nan. Thank you for my lovely, lovely card. Hi, Sir Stampalot. You are top of my agenda. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Marion. Oh, goodness me. There's tons of you. I won't say, I'm just going to flick through and just say hello. Hi, Hayley. Looking fresh. Looking fresh. I don't feel fresh. I feel very stressed, actually. Tons of you here. Okay. I can't keep up. I'm going to get all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. No, I'm not keeping up. Okay, hang on. Let me get to the bottom. Rose. Hi, Lisa. Just clarify, I did 8 by 8 embossing fold of clouds and hills that makes such a good background for a steam train, air balloon, vintage. Yes, I know exactly what you meant, Rose. Thank you. I've been working hard today. Lots of you have been commenting on the post I put on about, is there anything I do that you go, or is there anything I don't do that you think, oh, I wish she'd do that? Whether it be a design, whether it be a tool, whether it be a stamp or a die, anything. So, hi, Jan. I'm relaxed because I've already been shopping, so I can watch you without having to go out. Have you in one ear and Dino on Create and Craft in the other. Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? That's his day, isn't it? Friday. So yeah, so lots of requests coming in. I'm working on them already. I've submitted probably about 20 different designs already with what I'm looking for. So I'm going to be very busy, very busy. So thank you all for last week. Thank you so much. What an incredibly busy show. So busy, so busy. And it was so nice to do the 7, 9 and 11. So we covered quite a few different customers as well, really. So it was quite nice to mix and match it. Now going forward, loving your top. Oh, thank you. It's quite bright, isn't it? Where's it from? I can't remember. I'll message you if I can remember. It's probably in the label in the back. Yeah, so it was really busy and it was really good. And I'm seeing all your makes already. And I love that you can get it on the Friday because Danny can post over the weekend. And then by the time I go to air, some of you had even got it, which was so nice. So nice. So what I am going to do is I'm going to apologise that I'm on again next week. You know me, I try not to do this. I do not like being on so close together. Now, what actually happened was I was earlier on TV than the 18th, but I couldn't do the other dates that were earlier. So I moved kind of my date back, which has made, and then they asked me if I could move this one forward a couple of days and turn it into a one-day special, not a new and exclusive. So what ended up happening is it put a small gap between shows. So I do apologise about that. But after tonight or after next week, I'm not back until the 10th or the 11th of May. So literally, don't forget the boyfriend die. No, I won't forget the boyfriend die. Yes, you are on the right live, Janet. It is Friday, the 21st of April, and it is 7:07 p.m. So you're in the right place. So hi, Creative Cindy from Michigan. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So yeah, so thank you for last week, and then apologies for this week, but it's not like last week's in that it's something a little bit different. We're going to mix and match your stuff. So you're going to be able to use lots. I'm new to the group, my first time watching. Welcome, Pat. Welcome. You'll get used to me. I talk a lot. You might want to turn me off, but we are demoing tonight. We're going to demo with the new products that are coming to TV next week, but they are available now. And I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's still the birthday event, which would mean it's still free P&P. And I don't know. Is there any extra discounts? I don't know. But I've done a really good price on this because I'm very aware of what you spent this month already. So, been considering new tattoo, Lisa. Will I be allowed to choose one and two? Yes, I can't see why not, Sarah. Sign my name underneath and put I love Lisa. I'm joking. Of course you can. It's fine. So yeah, it's still free P&P. So that does help. And that's one of the other reasons my show is out of the event, but if I do it tonight, it means it's still in the event. So I was hoping I could save you just a little bit of money to help with that. Okay, so let's talk. First of all, can we cover a couple of other things? And I'm going to get into showing you the product, and then we're going to get into doing a demo with it, because I think it's one of those that you might go, I don't know about that. I don't get that. If I show you what it is and how to do it, it would, you've got that already. It would be really, sorry, I've lost my train of thought now. What was I even saying? Sorry, you newbies who've joined tonight thinking, what is she talking about? So first things first, what I want to do is talk to you about my upcoming workshop. Okay, so we are doing a workshop. Now let me explain properly. This is not something you can buy from me. This is not something that I'm holding the stock of. It's a group of crafters called the Crafters Home Group. Now they are all over the world. They are particularly in Canada and America, but we have one stockist in the UK. So my workshop is available to be purchased at one shop in the UK, and that is Sir Stamp-A-Lot. So Sir Stamp-A-Lot have the kits that we'll be using for the workshop. Now it's going to be live on Facebook. It'll be in a group which you'll be invited to, and the video will stay there for, I think, pretty much forever, because the one I did before for last Christmas is still there. And we make 3 cards. You've got all the inspiration there. We go through it step by step in real time, and it's 2 to 3 hours. And you can get your kits at Sir Stamp-A-Lot for the UK. If you're in America or Canada, have a look at the Crafters Home group of stores, because it's exclusive to them. And you will find there are plenty in North America and lots of places. So if you go to ecstasycrafts.com, I'm sure they will have a list of the Crafters Home stores. But if you're in the UK, it's Sir Stamp-A-Lot you need to get the kit from. So thank you Janice for putting it on there. Now, oh, you're coming to the class, Lindsay. Fantastic. So what is in the kit? Now let me just turn my camera over so it makes sense to you. So the kit for the workshop is, let me just flick you over, is we're going to be making, I put all my bits on there which I was going to share with you. Let me move them off for a second. Let me move that one just like so. So these are the 3 cards that we're going to be making. Oops, and bring that one down like so. So you're going to be making those, and your kit comprises of the layering stencils, which have all separate pieces on them. Literally all of these separate. So if you want to use them separately, you absolutely can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And then we have the embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, of course, and all the dies that come with it. So if you want to just use the dies, you can. If you want to use the dies and the stencils, you can. Or if you want to use the dies and the stencils and the embossing folder, you can absolutely do that. Or if you just want to, you know, die cut and emboss the wheelbarrow or whatever. Hi, Sharon. Oh, I'll message you later, Sharon. Yeah, if you just want to use these separately with your stencils, you absolutely can do that as well. So that is what's in the kit. And then you also get these birthday sentiments. Okay, these are cool. These are a bit like our bold words, very similar font, so they are going to be brilliant. Okay, they're going to work perfectly with it. So when you look at the kit now and you see what we've done, you can see here we've created, using the wheelbarrow, we've cut that off and turned it into a plant pot. We've used the stencils on their own, we've used the dies on their own, and then you can mix and match it. This one we've chopped off the edge of the wheelbarrow, and this one we've done it exactly as it is. Okay, so when are the kits being sent out? I've not received mine. If you ordered it from Janice at Sir Stamp-A-Lot, I'm sure Janice is here and she'll be able to comment, or she will get in touch with you, I'm absolutely sure. So that's the kit. There's a separate die, okay, that you can purchase separately. I think Janice has this, I'm not sure, but this is the separate die. So you can purchase this as well if you want to give longevity to what the kit actually, and it gives you the ability to create these super large elements. So you can create your pots. Okay, there's your pot. It's a really big pot. So when you look at this, hang on, let me get my ruler. So the pot, and it's, turn it over, Lisa. The pot in itself is 5 centimeters tall. So then you can use all your elements and fill your pot up. You get your watering can, you get your I mean, I love this, you get your boots, but you get your left and right boots. I haven't decorated both, but you get a left and right boot, and then you get this fence. This is amazing. I mean, look at that straight away. If you wanted to, you could pop the fence on there and then 3D that, and that would look really cool, wouldn't it? So, oh, Peg, did you? Oh, they're beautiful, the boot and the birdhouse, aren't they? Now, if you think the fence would look really cool, wouldn't it, with that? There's so many opportunities, so many. So that's the class. That is, there are still a few tickets left through Sir Stamp-A-Lot in the UK. I can't even get my words out. So if you want to, last chance to sign up for that, you can absolutely go and do that through Janice. Okay, so just a little reminder for those of you who were thinking about it or on the fence. I know tickets are limited. Oh my dear, you sold out your allocation, the add-on die, but please email me if you're interested and I'll see if I can get more of that extra die. If you can, Janice, it would be worth letting Ecstasy know ASAP so they can get those shipped out to you, because I know they're about to place another order, so that might be helpful for you. Okay, right, that's that. So let me I'm going to stay here for a minute actually, and let's talk about what's coming up. And I think this is really important that we demo this, because I feel this may slightly have confused some of you. You haven't said, but because it is a little bit different, you might have thought, what is she doing? I don't understand this at all. So this is what's coming on, when is it? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday I'm on the 25th now. The 25th, is that Tuesday? 21st, 20th? I think it's Tuesday. So now, this is the cutest ever. Thank you. How much is the workshop with the stencils? Janice is here and I'm sure she'll let you know. So this is really cute. Not a big one. This is an A6 folder and you get this cute as a button. Cute as a button pocket. Well, I call it a pocket. It's not a pocket. It's a trailing Hawaiian flower, and I keep calling it a pocket and confusing everybody, but it is called a trailing Hawaiian flower. And when you see what you can create, I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness, oh my days, it's the cutest thing ever. And you'll see why I've done it now, because all these sentiments fit beautifully within it. Absolutely beautiful. So I love, look, just like so. Smaller card if you want it to be, larger card if you want it to be, and it's to go with everything that's come out so far, everything. So you can use it with lots of your existing products. And you know, we did the exclusive release a couple of weeks ago. We did the it was the tropical flower, wasn't it? This is why we did it, because we've got a whole tropical release coming to you, along with these cute dies. These dies are adorable. So the one we did a couple of weeks ago was this one, if you remember. We had this as an exclusive release, didn't we? So we're building on that to create a whole kit. Okay. So if it's sitting in your basket, Lynn, if you're happy for it to sit there, let me talk through what you've got, what you're getting, and then you can make a judgment if you're interested or not. So look, this pocket, it's so pretty, it's so vibrant, it's so summery, it's absolutely adorable. So there's plenty you can do with this one. That is just the tiniest little pocket, or you can use it on your large cards. It's so cool. And actually some people have actually cut this out and used it separately, which is a very clever idea. And then let me bring in another one that I've got here. Look at that, it's so cute. It really is cute. So you can make your pocket, and it works with what we did last week. Do you see what I mean? This is why it was done. It's a whole little kit. So these are smaller versions. If you wanted to, you could cut these out and make a little wreath if you wanted to, couldn't you? Okay, so that is the first element, and what that is your usual system of, let me move these again, 3D embossing folders, layering stencils and dies. Okay, so this is very cute. So A6, so it's going to fit on your smaller cards and your larger cards. Okay, you've missed the bit where you can apply for the kit. Okay, well, your bum's had a rest, Lindsay. So and don't worry, I'm sure Janice will put a comment below if you've missed it. I think it was, you can get the kit from Sir Stamp-A-Lot. Okay, so that's the first part of the bundle. And then we have this. Now let me just move these other ones out of the way for a minute so I don't confuse you. This is cool. Now I adore this. I adore this so much. Let me show you the sentiment first. Look at the sentiments. How cute. Let me see if we can, did I take, I think I took off my, oh, there we are. So there we are. It's a die and a set of stamps. Okay. Oh, Leslie. So there we are. Hold that like so. And so what you get is you get all the stamps and all the dies. Let me just show you. I love this. I absolutely love this. And I knew this was coming, so which is why we didn't put the other one on. You know, you were looking at the other one, but I felt that this one works better. So you get all these stamps. It's an A4 set of stamps. Sorry, not A4, A5 set of stamps. So you're going to get all of your stamps, and it covers a ton of occasions. And then you get the die. Now the die actually comes in one piece, but you can do your, you know, your separate them. But what we did with this die is we made sure that we set the die so if you wanted to, you can cut them all out if you want to. Some of you might, you know, some of you might not. I chose to take mine off and then keep the die intact, and then I did my thing like so, and I cut it like that, and I've just popped a piece of card underneath. Yes, it was a little bit bigger and it cut other bits of card around it, didn't matter, but it cuts beautifully. They're cool, aren't they, Ben? They are funky and they're fun. That's absolutely spot on. And they're a nice size as well. They're a really nice size. So you're going to fit this on your smaller plate, because I did this on my Platinum 6. Okay. And then you can stamp these independently. We'll stamp one out in a minute when we do our little demo, because I think it'd be nice for you to see how it all works together. And then the other part of it, and the other reason is because when you look at your elements here, I know obviously Tina hasn't done it on this one, but this, you can pop these sentiments, fit beautifully on here. So you can have good luck, thank you, even anniversary fits on there, even retirement, Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthday, wedding. This makes a lovely, lovely wedding set. Really, really lovely wedding set. So, and I like it. Yeah, Hayley, you're absolutely right. I think there's something, they're either $27 or $29.99 for all of it. I can't remember which, but that's about the price. But it works out really cost effective if you do choose to get the bundle. If you do choose the bundle, there is a significant discount on all of this. Okay. So that's the first two bits. Let me pop this back in the pack, because when we do the demo, I'm going to get confused otherwise, and I don't want to do that. So pop these back in here. All right. So this is what I mean. This is a little bit different, but it is really, really, really lovely set. Now, the next thing we're going to get is, this is our first, I'm almost giving you a chance to try before we start bringing in the big guns. So this is our new innovation, our new innovative way of layering our stencils, rotating our stencils, and doing something creative with little product, if you like. Okay, so you get your embossing folder, your 3D embossing folder, which is super cool, which is a 6x6 folder. Okay. Hi, Sue. I haven't started the demo yet, so you're absolutely fine. And then we've got our stencils. Now, these are Tetra stencils, so this is now going to be called our Tetra collection, because what happens is it's very different to our layering stencils in that when you turn it over, you think, what have you done these? So what's going on here? So we take this out and we have one stencil. Okay, one stencil. It messed with my mind a lot, but it is a cracking solution. So a piece of black card, there's your stencil. Every side, you've got your peg holes, every side, right? So that is going to create an awful lot of things. There's no die with it. I didn't do a die with it. I didn't feel the need to, but if going forward you prefer dies, we can always do that. So it's a rotating stencil. There are going to be a ton more of these already on order, but this is the first taste for you. So here we are. This is what we create with one stencil. So one individual stencil creates this, but you obviously also get your embossing folder. So if you want to do just your embossing, you absolutely can. What a very easy process. So you can still do your layering like so. So you can still line this up. Hang on a minute, let me get my, hang on, I need to bring it forward a second. Oh, Lisa, there we are, there's the heart. Hang on, let's get that one over there. Have I got it the right way around? So that way around, I think it is. Yep, there we go. So you can either have your stencils, you can have your dies, you can mix and match, okay? Or you can use them independently. I really wanted the stencil to be independent, but I also wanted I like the idea of the embossing folder. So I don't know if there's a front or a back to this. I don't think there is. Let me just see if I can line that one up for you. Have I got it right? Who knows? Who knows? It's very hard doing this by eye. Oh, there we go. So that, if you want to, just that piece in there, you can line it up and you can colour it, which means you can rotate it and colour all the way around the edge. Okay, so you can choose what you do basically. So I thought I would demo this for you. So those of you who are on the fence, just to show you how we do this and create this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we do that really easily. But then you can see also, if you want to just go over with your gilding wax or your interference inks, look at that. So you can colour them if you want to. You don't have to colour them if you don't want to. Or you can use your white ink with them, which is very cool. You can use them in pieces, you can do all sorts with them. They're just a really handy, it's a really handy way of doing it. Or you can keep them super pretty like so and just put a sentiment on them. So this is what I was saying about, let me show you and let you make a decision what you think. Now what we're going to do is the stenciling. You don't need to know how to emboss. You all know how to emboss. So you can use it like so, rub some ink over it, leave it like that. You can do your debossing and put ink on the back of your embossing folder. So lots and lots of ways of using it. So I thought I'd just run through very quickly and very easily how it actually works. So I'm going to move some of my bits out of the way. You don't need that now. I'm going to put that there so I don't lose it. If I put it down on my lovely white surface, I might lose it. So we're going to bring in the Ultimate one tonight. Okay, only because I'm going to stamp a sentiment, so I don't want to have two platforms out. So I've cleared my desk just a little bit. So we're going to work from here, and I'm going to show you what you do. Love this, just love this. So make sure you like and share with all your friends for me so they can see how cool this is. Now, let's see, the largest one is there. Let me make sure I've got enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my card there. Okay, you can put a magnet down if you want to, you don't need to. I don't think I need to. And we're going to start on this one here. All right. No, no, we're going to start with this one here, if you can see it. Let's bring in some inks. So I'm just bringing in the first release of the Cloud 9. I don't need the grey, I don't think. Let's go just those 4 colours. Bring in my brushes. I've got 4 of the larger stencil brushes. Whatever you choose to use is absolutely fine. But stencil brushes are going to be ideal for this. So all you're going to do is pick up your ink. And now this gives you super control because you can now decide if I want to just colour these little flowers here in that colour. Do I want to change the colour in this little area here or not? Maybe I do. But for tonight, we won't. What we're going to do is, I've just seen your message, Deborah. What we can do now is just keep it in one colour. But we're going to turn that around, stencil, leave it as it is. And we're going to come over here. Obviously, you can change your colours up easier than, well, you got more time than me. So just turn it around, same stencil all the way onto the pegs. Peg system is genius. So try doing this without the peg system. I think you get yourself in a little bit of a pickle. You could do it, but I think it would be a little bit of a bit more hassle, wouldn't it? So look at that now. So you've got your little pattern starting already. Nettie, we use the peg die for that. So what we can do is take a piece of acetate, or put a piece of acetate and attach it to the top so you can bring it down. So let me just put this on that for a second, and then we're going to come in with pink, but we're going to keep, actually let's keep the yellow first and then come in with the pink. So this is where you can start to play. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, just in this part here, stick with one colour. Always stick with one colour because you don't want to contaminate your stencil. I'm going to do that. We're not going to go to the top bit yet. We're going to just use this bit, and I don't mind if it overlaps onto another part of it. Go all the way around, and you see how quickly this builds up. Less cleaning, guys, as well. Less cleaning. Okay, turn that around. And then in here, like so. It's cool, isn't it, Mary? It's so cool. So now we're back to the beginning. So we'll just switch our colour. All right. It does. The ultimate, it's got so much potential. We've got so many other things coming for it. So now I'm just going to blend that so it blends just slightly into that yellow. But again, turn it around. So this now gives you control over how big you want your image as well. So you might think, oh, do you know what? I've got a smaller piece of card today. I don't want to go all the way out to the edge. But if I'm doing it on with the layering, it just makes it a little bit more tricky. But now nothing's tricky. So this isn't going to be possible for everything we do, but I think where we can do it, and it also makes it much more cost effective, doesn't it, for both of us. Now we're going to go down here, and it's going to hit the yellow, which is fine. There you go, look at that. So straight away you've got one pattern. Okay, isn't it cool? Tracy, aren't these super cool colors? That's the sugar candy and juicy pineapple. They have just been reordered, so they're coming back in stock soon as well. They'll be back in stock around the 15th for anybody who missed out on those. So you could leave it like that, but we're not going to leave it like that. We're going to go out to the next layer. So let's bring in our green. Okay, so I feel these two little bits around the edge here, we can do them green. So you can start playing with what you want to play with and how far you want to go with it, because I feel that sometimes we don't want a big card, do we? We just want a little background. We just want something cute in the background. So again, stick to that one colour. Stick to that one colour. Tracy will speak next week because this is interesting, isn't it, what we're doing here. And here, just down here. Cool, just around there. Didn't take long at all. Have I done that one? Yeah. No, I haven't done that. I missed that one. Let's do this one. And then we're back to the beginning. So it's so easy. So easy. So we'll leave that on. I didn't think I needed this now, but my credit card is in trouble. And then we're going to go in with, oh, let's go with blue. So we're going to use Surf's Up, which is a nice vibrant blue. And we're going to do our flowers in blue. So you're going to think, oh no, what's she doing? But they look cool. They look really cool when they're done. And then pop that around like that. I'm not being fussy. I mean, I've actually picked up, what I've done is I've picked up the brush that I use with my interference ink. So it's not gone down exactly the same. It's almost like got a little shimmer to it. But don't worry. And that one's a bit darker, but I'm not stressing. It comes out how it comes out. It's going to look pretty though. It's going to look pretty. So we can leave it on this layer if we wanted to. And I don't mind that the colours kind of overlap onto the other colours. Kind of like that. I might go back around. I feel that one of those over there hasn't grabbed the ink as much. and it's not as dark. Let me have a look there. Let's lift that off. Yeah, that one over there. I want it a little bit darker, so turn it round to where it fits. No stress. Look at that. Straight back in. Done. So now you can have it that size if you want to. Joe. Whoops. All these whoopsies going on. You're so funny, you lot. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do what we did before. We're going to go back with the yellow. Like that. Go with the yellow. And we're going to get that pink in there again. So I'm going to be really random now. We're going to go around the bottom half of that layer. So you don't have to do all the layers if you don't want to. I'm going to do them just so you can see the whole process. And what's lovely is the ink. There's still ink left on here when you're doing kind of your next rotation. There are more in the pipelines if you've got any ideas of things that you're after. Obviously, it's got to be some kind of symmetrical pattern or buildable pattern. You let me know and we will add it to our crafty arsenal, which is growing by the week. Okay, just like so. And I'm going to leave that one there because we've done all the way around. And then we're going to go back with that pink, leaving that on there. And the pink, just go around those edges, pick that colour up and blend that into the yellow, which just gives us a lovely orangey tone. Yeah, lift that up. How cool is this? How quickly, really, have I done this? And people will say to you, how on earth did you get all those colours on there? But also you can go in independently with little different colours in every one. If you've got smaller brushes, like using our small blending brush, you can go in and colour all your little dots in different colours. You can, you know, be really mindful with it if you want. And then last one. And this is all one stencil. One stencil. How's that happen, eh? Does mess with your head a little bit when you design them, though, I've got to be honest. So look at that. Oh, you ordered it, Chris. Fabulous, fabulous. So that is just one. Now you could cut it out, you can use part of it, you can decide to trim it, you could use your dies, you could use your circle die, a square die, just cut the element out. You could quarter the pattern. You could, yeah, so if you want to do that, Joe, let's just turn that over. If you only want to do a quarter, right, so let's do this quarter down here. Right, let me just bring in, you know what, I'll bring in a blending brush, bigger blending brush because it'd be faster, but that's all right, we've got loads of time. It's only 22. Rose, that's what we're looking at. I thought it would be amazing, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're going to do that. If we do this one, just this one, and then all you do is you turn it around, and then if you want to do a different color, I'm going to have to use me. So stick to that same corner. Next one, then you turn it around again. Now we're going with the blue. Let me get me a blue brush. Where's my blue brush? There's probably enough ink on there, to be honest. We'll just pick up some of the colour. This is just to show you, obviously, you can play with your colours. And then turn that around. So you can have it that small, or you can go all the way. Singing now, I had a song in my head then. So you could see how far you want to take it. It's a bit dark, but you get what I mean. So there's your quarter if you want. Yes, we're working on Art Deco 100%. Can't believe we come in. Honestly, my head hurts quite often. So that's how you use the Tetra stencils. So a very different concept. Not seen this before anywhere, have you? Oops, they fell in my basket. They weren't meant to fall in your basket, Margaret. I thought you was being good. So, and again, cleaning up. So cleaning up is going to be really easy. Oops. My magnet has now got stuck to my pen. Honestly, this is how I clean my stencils, right? So I pop it on here, and then I missed it. This is hard as it gets because it's one stencil. Give it a little mist, and because they're water based, they absolutely come off easy. And then lift that off like so. I think I overwatered that, but I'll give that a little bite, and that's going to be perfect. All done. Missed the beginning. You might need to watch the beginning. Stephen Dyer, love them. I've just been shopping. So you can see why I wanted to demo them for you, can't you? I also want to demo the stamps for you. Have we got time to do the other one? Probably not, have we? Because it's 22 already. Okay. I really didn't get it, but it's so clever. Do you get it now? I think it's one of those, when you see it, it kind of slots into place, and there is instructions on the back for you anyway. So the sentiments, let me bring the sentiments in. So they're cool. Let me show you how they stamp out as well, because they stamp beautifully. There's my white card. It's right here. So let's just bring that in there. And remember with the Ultimate, because your pegs are up here, bring it down a little bit. Just bring it down a little bit, because the pegs are higher than a stamp. So what you don't want to do is lose some of your stamp. So don't put your stamp up here, because the peg is higher than that. So it's not going to catch edge of that stamp. So bring your stamp down. You don't have to bring it that far, but I'm just showing you what I do. So let's pop these here, and let me pick this up. And my solid black ink is on the show as well. If you don't have the solid black ink, 1,000,000% it's going to work beautifully with the stamps. You really, really need to get the solid black ink. It is just incredible. Let's bring this over. So, right, I'm not at the right angle for this, but it should work fine. There we go. There you go. So they're so cool, aren't they? Don't worry, Melanie, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, look, so easy. Such a nice crisp stamp. You can colour those in, you know, very, very easy to do. So all I did was, with my one, oh, let me just wipe that stamp off, because if I don't wipe the stamp off, it's going to get really grubby in the pack. Let's just wipe that off and put that back. Okay, so what you can do then, how do you clean your Ultimate when it doesn't stick? Well, your stamp doesn't stick. This, I just use some warm soapy water on there, and it will take off all the residue that you've got on there, and it should stick absolutely fine. Just give it like yeah, warm soapy water. Anything, you don't use anything too abrasive, but you'll be fine just popping some soapy water on it and leaving it to dry, or wiping it off with like a microfiber cloth or something. So pop that down like so. And then all I did with my one is I took the die. What I did is I took the die, because it's in the same order as this, like so. For those of you who missed the beginning, it sits like that if you wanted to. And then watching this live was a bad idea. Thanks, Trace. I'm joking. And then literally what I did, because I'm using my small machine, I took that like so, cut that like so, and I trimmed that down there, and I actually trimmed a bit more off, and I lined it up. Hang on a minute. Lined that up. I grabbed some tape, and I run it through. So you might cut these other bits out, but you do a smaller piece, and then you can keep this all as one. Okay. So, okay. Listen to the comments. You lot, you're a nightmare, aren't you? You're an absolute nightmare. You are funny. You do make me laugh. I love my varieties with you lot. Oh dear. So that's that. And then obviously we have our, where is it? Our layering stencils to do this. Hang on a minute. Let's bring that one in. I haven't even opened this one yet, and they're cute. Look how cute they are. They're so diddy and they're so cute. These will be on my website, Tracy. It'll probably be in about 14 days it should be. Oh, that honestly, this trailing Hawaiian flower is the cutest. Should we do it? Have you got time for me to do it? Just tell me before I put everything away. If you don't want me to, it's absolutely fine. I'm going to wait for you. How are you? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, let's do it. Come on then, let's do it then. Just get some card out. I'm just going to have a little drink. Do you want my little thing? I did that at Creativation. It's going to look like me. It's upside down. No, should I turn it that way? Look at that. Craft life. I did it. Sublimation. Really enjoyed that. Heck yes. Is that a yes then? Okay, right. One thing I didn't tell you, which is on the show, we've got, it's not a happy hour, but it's these, right? Because I thought these would be so cool through your layering stencils. These pastes, all of them, oh my days, for all 8, they are half price. Okay, half price. Just so you know, if look, they are. Let's lift these up. They are. Oh, I've used that one quite a bit, but they are stunning, stunning pastes. I'll put my finger in there and mix it up. Yeah, so they're gorgeous glitter pastes. Okay, so if you want to grab a bargain, they are all 4 for $19.99, less your club discount and free postage. Just want to give you the heads up. And look at that colour. My days. I better take that off my finger as well. Okay. Now my numbers have dropped. They've dropped because I bet you're going shopping. Wait, what? When are they on? They're on the show on Tuesday. They should be on Create and Craft. Should be. Oh, they should be. Oh, have I not put them on? I think I did. Did I put them on? I'm sure I did. Somebody tell me I did. Okay, so this is your Hawaiian. I want to call it a pocket, but it's not a pocket. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So now what we can do is when we do this, it's going to be sideways. It's going to be sideways because I'm using the Ultimate One, and the Ultimate One has got the hinge on it. So what I need to do, where's my package, my stencils? This is what I'm looking for. So what we've had to do is pop this there and do it sideways, but that's fine. Okay, so they're all numbered. So those of you who haven't seen my layering stencils before, they're all numbered. They all fit on my system. Okay, they are. You've just looked. Thank you. So turn that around this way. Fits perfectly on there. Let me bring in, I haven't got all my inks with me, so we were going to have to like just go for it with the colour, okay? So if we end up doing random colours, huge apologies, but we're just going to, right, we're going to go for it. So what I'm actually going to do is do something that Dawn quite often does. I'm going to put some white down first, but what I need to do is find I need to find a brush that hasn't been used. I'll be 10 seconds, talk amongst yourselves. I need to go and grab a brush from my other room. Found one. What I didn't want was a brush that's going to be contaminated, okay? So let us, oops, I did it again. So we're going to just put a base down of white because it will soften the blue that I'm about to put over the top, okay? I think Dawn quite often does this, which is quite a genius little idea. So you think it's going to be strange, white on white, but it isn't, because when you put your colour down, it will kind of mute the tone. So I think I've got a blue, yeah, I've got a brush here, it's had a bit of blue on it. Oops. And then we're gonna, now what I'd say is when it's heavy, just pat the colour off first, yeah, and then ink around. And let's just do this quite light. because we've got a layer to go over the top. And you know what? This is a brush that's obviously had yellow on it underneath because it's turned my blue a bit green. But as I said, do you know, we're just going to go with it. Let's go number 2. Let's stick with that straight over the top. Keep that blue. Keep that like so. Be aware some of these lines are quite fine, so you don't want to be pushing your ink too hard. Number 2, like I've just done, so don't push it too hard. There you go. I've blurred my line very slightly. Don't stress it though. It's not a... You can take more time than me. I'm just trying to do it all tonight in one demo. So I'm going to put the blue away and come in with the green. And we'll use our Woodland Moths. It's one of my favourites. And let's change that brush up. That's better, to a smaller brush. Take off the ink. Pop the colour down. And then just a little bit over here. Down here. Straight over the top of some of this. Some of them overlap, but you just do start with your lighter colours and build up. So that's your next layer. Okay, comes together really quickly, and then we'll have, I think I might go a little bit darker, press a little bit harder on this so we can have a like a darker green almost, just to save some time. A little bit of cleaning up for me after that, so you can see how that changed those colours. And then this one I need to pop just here, and that's going to give me just those little veins in there. And then we'll change that green to lighter there. Mix it all up a little bit. It looks cool, doesn't it? It looks really cool. And then we're going to now come in with our flower. So now we can go back with our pink. Oh, sorry about the noise. We're on the route to the hospital, so you sometimes get the noise coming through from the ambulances. So dab off quite a lot of colour, pop that over the top. It's so pretty. Look at that pink. Isn't that just the coolest colour? Here we go. Oh, this is going to be really pretty. There are 12 for this one, Helen. How do you like it? Don't worry about it, Rose. It's absolutely fine. One of the girls will explain it, but don't worry if you can't do it. It's absolutely fine. And then we're going to go with the same colour, but a little bit heavier. So it's going to give us some definition. Look at that already. And then this one, I think I'll change the colour to maybe yellow in those two. Let me get my little stencil brush. I think I've still got some colour on there. That might be fine actually. Look. Yeah, we'll do those two yellow. They're like little frangipanis. Look at that. And then maybe if I go over with the pink, it will go slightly orange. Was that the one? Which was the one? Hang on. Got too many brushes. It's this one. Slightly over the top. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's cool. And then actually, let's bring the yellow in and go over the pink, bizarrely. Because what that would do is it would change that pink into like an orange and give it a glow. So you see this, look. Super glowy. And then let's move that off. Do I need the pink anymore? Debating whether to put the lid on. Hang on. Let's put the lid on some stuff before I get into a pickle. And then we're going to go with some of the leaves again. Oh, so these are your little centres. So maybe you have a little bit purple, maybe. You can pick and choose your colours when you get home. A little bit of purple in the middle here. Oh, I think I've been too heavy-handed. We'll soon find out, but I think I have. Just in here. And then actually keep that on the leaves as well, because it will just give you a darker tone for the little bits in the middle. Okay. And again, you will spend a little more time with your colours than I have, because obviously I feel that's a little bit overkill, but let's see how it looks. Oh, actually, no, it's not, to be fair. That looks quite nice. And then 2 more to go and we're done. Easy peasy. And like there. Now, if you've got my pigment inks, this is the time to use the pigment inks, because the pigment inks are such a vibrant ink. Over the top of these flowers, they look really cool and they really stand out. But what we can do is bring in the white. And have I got a clean... Oh, no, I haven't got a clean brush. Let me see how I can get around this. Because I want a little tiny brush. Have I got one? Well, there's a little bit of ink on here, but I'm going to go in the corner here because it will pick up your colour that's underneath. And I'm going to put the white down first. And because my inks are blending inks and the colour sits over the top, obviously this isn't going to go white because it's a blending ink, so it's never going to go white, but it will soften the colour underneath, if you see what I mean. Can you see it here? Which means when I put something over the top, you can still get that vibrance of colour. So now that yellow will be a lot better on the top of that. So now you can see the yellow much clearer. And then finally, I was thinking where my stencil's gone. You've got your little stamens. So actually, what colour should we do these? I've got pink and purple on my pink brush, and let's have a... Oh, let's go with red. Only because I can, only because it's here. So what you can do now is just come in on all those little bits. All these other bits here. I'm looking at bits I can see. Okay, down here, it's fine. Just any bits you need to colour in, colour in. There we go. That'll be fine. Oh, it looks super cute. Super cute. We turn that around now. Obviously mine moved just a little bit here, but there we go. There's your little pocket. Okay, that's done that one. So now what we can do is cut this out, and you can see how cool it looks cut out. Let me get all my stencils away. I'll clean those. I'm going to put them back in there and clean them later. You know what'll happen? I'll forget. You know I will. You know I will. Move these out of the way. Let me see if I can find the die. So in here we've got the die. Let's take this out. I'm never going to get anything unpacked if I keep adding to it. Oh dear, you lot are so funny sometimes. If you smoosh your white ink on the lid of the Ultimate, it won't contain. It's true. That's a good idea, actually, Vicky. I should have thought about that, really, shouldn't I? Actually, it's a really good idea. Right, must get the white ink. The white ink's on the show, but it is limited in stock. We have reordered it, but it isn't. There aren't thousands of the ink, okay? So if you want the white ink, you do need, that's one thing I would recommend you grab. We've got my solid black ink on, which does the stamping beautifully, like so. And we've also got the, can you show the embossing folder in the Tetra? For the Tetra, yes, I can show you. Just 1 second, let me cut this one out and I will show you that. So all we're going to do now is pop that like so. Let me just line that up. Obviously, I can't stand up because of my overhead, so this might be a little bit off, but let's give it a go. Let me pop some tape down there, and I'll have to step back and do this, so I might go out of my volume, might go a little bit. Oh, actually, no. What I've done, actually, I've put it on the floor, my die cutting sheet. So yes, we can do it. Let me just tidy up and then pop everything out of the way, and then I can die cut it for you while you're sitting here. And it's because I've got all the glitter paste out as well at the same time, being smart. I've got all the samples on the desk. I've got 25 million brushes and the large Ultimate, which was not practical really, was it? So pop those there. Actually put them on the back. And that will go down here. And let's bring up my plates for my platinum. and bring this up as well. I've got my machine, so this will make it a little bit easier. Pop that down there. I don't know how well I've lined this up, so fingers crossed it's not too bad. And then run this through really quickly. If it cracks, it's a good sign, don't stress it. And then we've got this little beauty. I've got a dirty mat. So it's super cute pocket, super cute. Got a little bit of mark on there. And then all you do is you take it into your folder. Where's my open edge of my folder? And then turn that around like so. For those of you who haven't seen before, sorry, my plates are really dirty, so it's left a little bit of black residue on it. And then they line up beautifully like so. And because my die cutting was a little bit off, it's not going to be perfect, but you will get the gist. Oh, hang on, I've moved my camera so I couldn't see you there for a minute. My mouse moved on the desk as well, so just run that through. And for the platinum, you get, for the newer platinum, you just get the adapter plate with it, so that will come through here. And then you probably won't pick it up on this camera, but this gives you, oh yes you can, look, so all that embossed detail, you see that? There we go. Oh, where's the troll? Do I have to get rid of the troll, or is the troll gone? So there you go. So there's your element. Obviously you don't want the congratulations on it, but you could pop a smaller sentiment on there. And you want to see the Tetra as well. So actually I've got one already cut, embossed. So let me show you the one that's already been embossed. Let me put this machine back. So I've got a bit of room. Okay, hang on. I do love my Spellbinders machine. Oh, let's get rid of the plate as well. So when you use your, let's get rid of that as well, hang on. I just don't want to lose anything for Tuesday. So that's that. Pop that down there. Where's the little folder? Pop this in the packet and then I'll just show it to you. Hang on 1 second. Oh, nearly there. Nearly there. I'm kind of semi-organised today. Semi-organised, not totally, semi. But this one, there we go. So here we are. If you want to just emboss the folder, there it is. There we go. So you can use this on your white background if you want to, in the middle of your white background. Very, very easy. You still get a beautiful effect. Or actually, I don't know if this colour works very well, but I might have. And then you could use it if you put a black background. My colour palette isn't quite right for this, but you'll see what I mean. You can use this if you want to, or don't do these bits in the middle. Just make yourself a frame. So what you can do is literally colour what you want, like we did the corner, didn't we? We just did one corner. Just do the outside edge. Just do the two, and then you've got yourself a little frame. I think Mary did a card with the frame. Hang on a second. Where is it? Where is it? I'm sure she did. It's here somewhere. I can't find it at the moment, but she did a sample. She just did the frame coloured in. So again, it's so easy to use. So you could pop that onto there and have a lovely white background, clean and simple. Okay, what size is the Tetra? 6x6 carom. And actually, I quite like the congratulations across the middle if you wanted to. But again, all I did here was I matted this. I did it on cream card, matted it on black card, and then pop sentiment, bang, straight in the middle, and you're absolutely done. The folder is an A6 folder for this one, and it's 6x6 for that one. Okay, so hopefully it's just giving you a little bit of insight into how they work. So you could have that ink all that in yellow, couldn't you? That would look super pretty. You could trim this out if you wanted to. I just didn't feel like doing a die this big would really, really be cost effective. We're saving money by doing the rotating, but you know, so yeah, we've got Christmas, we've got autumn, we've got lots and lots of new ones coming. So just watch this space. I mean, that looks good in itself, doesn't it? Look at that. I think that's really cool. Great sentiments. So let's come back and talk to you guys. Let's come back. Let me find you. Oh, it looks really dark in here. What's going on in here? Where's my lights? Hang on a minute. Let me turn you up. I look like I've been on holiday as well. I haven't. Let me put some lights on. Ooh, I don't know if that's even good. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Hang on a sec. Ooh. No. No, what's going on with my lights? You know what I think? I think I set it all up when it was light and now I'm finished and it's all dark. So I'm going to leave it there. Is there anything you need to know from me before I go? All I can say is it's already loaded. The price has dropped. There are loads and loads of deals on. It's a one-day special, so it's 6 p.m. at 9 p.m. Oh, what's the other time? Yeah, it's very atmospheric. Makes me look like I'm all shiny and like I'm sweating, but I'm not. I'm not. So 6 p.m., 9 p.m. and then Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Okay. So you want the winning lottery numbers? I wish. Where can we get the waxes from? I think they're out of stock. Rosy glow. I'd like to say rosy. Oh, look shiny. Turn that light down in a minute. Let me turn that away from me. Oh, now I look ill. I'm going to leave it there. Sort my lights out another day. So thank you for joining me, everybody. The Tetra. You're very welcome, Margaret. So enjoy. If you manage to get it, enjoy. If not, I will see you on Tuesday at 6 p.m. launching with my lovely friend Nigel. Then I've got Hayley, and then I've got Nigel again, and then I've got Yanis. So I've got a really, really good evening and morning with everybody. So I'll see you all next week. Now let me do the giveaway. Oh my goodness, look at the state of me. I look terrible in this lighting. I don't know what's going on. Has Dawn given me the winners? Is Dawn here? Maybe Dawn's not here. Hang on, what's going on? Hang on. Yes, she has. Oh, I was in the wrong place. So the winner of oh my goodness, the winner of commenting on YouTube last week, I've got to turn that lighting up, it's shocking. Hang on. Let's just look like we're, maybe not that one. So the winner for commenting on YouTube last week is the lovely Sonia Sellers. And for liking and sharing this evening, it's the lovely Leslie Sharp. So please contact Dawn for me and we'll get some prizes out to you. Now, what I want you to do now is if you could hop on over to YouTube, if you want to be in with a chance of winning next week, if you could watch my video, which was the differences between the two Ultimates. So there's a video on there. Tell me what you think. Tell me which Ultimate you like, which you prefer, what you don't like about them, what you love about them. Make sure you let all your friends know. And then if you make a comment underneath, we will give you the chance to be, you'll be in with a chance to win a prize next week. Okay, so that's the video for this week for you to look at. All right, now I am going to go and I'm going to sort my lighting out. You know, and I look like I've been to Ibiza for a fortnight, but I haven't. But I'll see you next week. I'll see you on telly on Tuesday. So take care, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you all soon. See you later. Bye.